Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. I am Ajit Mahuli, the founder and mentor at Learn Price Action Trading. Let's take a look at what the indices have been doing and what they're likely to do in the coming week. So on a monthly chart, strong 2 months of rally. This month we started high, but started coming down, retracing back. So that's the area probably where it might retrace, not so great demand zone areas, but the original demand zone still stands at this area. That's a monthly demand zone. This is the area where you would see you'll likely see some bounce coming in probably in the next few weeks, but we'll have to see how this week and this month closes. So bullish trend, we are waiting for retracement for longs. On the weekly chart, that's an all-time high, prior all-time high. Prices went up more like a decoy and came down. Now this is what is holding the price as of today. This week we started with a positive note. Smaller time frames will give us more clues as to where the real supply lies. Probably somewhere close to 18.5, 18.6 is where it might move up. We'll see in the smaller time frame. That's a weekly demand zone. So expecting at least pull back up to 18,000 to 17,900 as of now. Still no supply created on the weekly chart. Going back to the daily, now that's where the turning point happened. A nice drop from these areas. So that's your daily supply zone, which was responsible for breaking this trend by breaking demand zones here. Now, prices went up again, came down. So there is a smaller time frame supply, which actually is holding it up. So you see that's a new supply that has got formed. And on the demand side, probably that's going to be the demand. We are expecting it to make a comeback, a pull back up to, and that's the original weekly demand, which also has a daily demand and a pretty nice demand zone, somewhere close to 17,800. So daily trend has shifted to, if you see from a higher lows, it's down. It will be important to see how the next few days pan out in the index. Now, when we come back to the 75-minute chart, that's where the main supply is, and this is the area where you could see a retracement up to, or short-term intraday traders can look at some confirmation trades at this smaller time frame. This is the area from where we are moving up. So that's going to be the range for the index from about 18,600 to 18,200 to 18,000 is going to be the range for this week for the index. Right now we are moving up. Probably if we gap up tomorrow, there could be some selling happening. A long will have lesser reward to risk ratio, but if you are able to get some confirmation short trades here, you will have a pretty good reward to risk ratio. So cautious approach. We'll have to wait and watch for price to give us more clues. Probably good shorts can be done at about 18,600. Let's take a look at what Bank Nifty is likely to do in this coming week. Monthly strong uptrend. That's the main area of demand zone, which is pretty far right now, and it would take something like some bad news for Bank Nifty to come down all the way here. There are no great demand zones other than this on the monthly chart, even, and the trend is strong enough. Maybe this is the area where we could see some bounce if we are able to get a pullback. This month again started by giving a new high, but we are seeing some selling pressure on the Bank Nifty index. On the weekly chart, again, trend is up. There is no supply zone. We are seeing some rejections on the price. Immediate pullback could be all the way up to 41800, and that's your current demand zone, which is which will be a good area to get into some swing longs. This is a pretty compressive move. Do not get into aggressive longs. Wait for pullback here for some short-term income longs. On confirmation, you can go short at this area. So monthly, weekly, both trend strong and up. And daily is what we see that after that compressive narrow range candle up move all along. We had a strong sell-off here. So that's an area to look at for getting into some short. Currently, we are holding up. This is the area of demand zone, and all these area here at around 43,000 to 42,510, which is the range on the daily chart for it to play. Once we break this, price will easily probably go towards 41,500. Since Bank Nifty today has been a little bit weaker as compared to Nifty, so smaller time frame will give us a better clue on this. It's an interesting picture. This is the demand zone, which is currently holding Bank Nifty up. So we have reached quite a few demand zones, and that's the area where you can look for some shorts with a stop loss above the all-time high for swing trades, because there is enough reward to risk ratio all the way up to 42,800. Now, this move can go up provided we pass on smaller time frame hurdles. So that's where on a 15-minute chart is probably likely to create some issue for Bank Nifty to move up. If this supply zone holds, we can expect Bank Nifty to come all the way here to 43,000. So a cautious approach towards Bank Nifty. Longs do not look good, and they don't even have good reward to risk ratio. Wait for prices to pull back for swing shorts, and intraday you can play both swing and both long and short.